Greetings, visitor. Allow me to introduce us. We are Team Yotai, a group of men who share a vision of a world where yo-yos are not simple children's toys, but rather an indispensable element of any fine gentleman's accoutrements. We seek perfection in the design of a truly classic piece that will redefine the genre. The bow tie yo-yo, or yotai for short. This video details our endeavor to redefine style in polypropylene. So please, sit back and enjoy the show as we bring sophistication and class to a whole new level. Our design is composed of 6 main elements: the white injection molded yo-yo body, a ball bearing, a black injection molded bow tie, a black injection molded retaining ring, a pair of nuts, and finally a clear thermoformed window. The main feature of our product is that the bow tie is free to spin independently of the main body, which will show through the clear plastic window when the yo-yo comes to stop in a user's hand. Molds were first modeled using the 3D CAD software SolidWorks. CNC milling and lathe work were used to fabricate the molds. The body, bow tie, and ring were injection molded, while the window was thermoformed. First, we optimized machining parameters specifically towards the parts we manufactured. Our body gave us problems from the get-go. For one, the body was much larger than our other parts, so we had to work on making sure that material flowed to all parts of the mold. We found out that there was an air pocket that was being created at the opposite end from the sprue, so we were able to fix it for a short while by making an air hole. This unfortunately did not work for all the yo-yos, so we were left with little dips in some of them. Another problem we had was with the color white. We did not take into account the colors that other teams were using, and spent a lot of time purging the injection molding machine of the previous color rather than molding our part. The first shots of clear plastic worked well for the bow ties. However, the addition of black dye caused the parts to become more brittle. As a result, the ejector pins would pierce the part rather than freeing it. To mitigate this, we deburred the core mold and applied a spray of mold release. For the window, we enhanced quality at the expense of production rate by lowering the heating temperature and increasing the heating time, which gave our parts a nice quality appearance. The rings required only the sprue ejector pin to release them from the mold. All parts were shot easily and were formed as fast as the machines could run. Problems did arise while press fitting because of the thin size of the ring, but making the ring slightly larger helped alleviate this problem. Next, we ran our production runs, in which over 100 copies of each part were fabricated. Bodies were shaved to reduce flash, and parts were press-fit into all the bow ties. The parts didn't come out exactly as we expected them to. One major problem we encountered was that the rings were too big to fit inside the bodies. Eventually, after adjusting features on our molds and tweaking machining parameters further, we got all of our parts to fit together and function as intended.